Hi there, I am Ijoma Oputa, the torchbearer of reflection, lighting the mirror between the reality you struggle in and the universe you should be in control of. Subscribe and learn every day how you can rise above life's common challenges and transition into the state of resplendent equilibrium, a state of mind giving you access to dimensions of your life you never thought existed. Today's question is simple. Do hidden dimensions really exist? And the simple answer is an emphatic yes. Not only do they exist, but we are all slipping in and out of them millions of times every day without even realizing it. And before the end of this video, I will show you not only how to control these slips through mirror portals, but also how to leverage this access to manifest your desired realities. For those of you that subscribe to my channel, you know that I am all about information that you can use, that you can actually use to make discernible changes in your life. So in keeping with this tradition, I'll make a beeline straight into how exactly you can flourish in the light of your resplendence, leveraging multiple dimensions. If you haven't subscribed yet, now would be a great time to like, subscribe, and share so you don't miss our mind-blowing and truly life-changing perspectives on reality and your role in God's magnificent plan for manifestation on earth as it is in heaven. So let's get right to it. To understand the framework of our journey through multiple realities which do exist, I refer once again to the work of my grandfather and the ancient order of unified resplendence. Its 1,000-year-old legacy reveals a spiritual message hidden in a centuries-old game of kings, which today is a pedestrian pastime for virtually anyone. And that secret is closely guarded in the common game of chess. The secrets I'm about to share with you are not even known to the most experienced grandmasters. These secrets are not even shared or understood by chess historians or scholars. And the good news is you don't even have to know how to play chess to understand what I'm about to share with you. So let's get started. I hold here a familiar chessboard, and when reality is viewed from the fourth dimension, which is the perspective of the spirit, this is very much what it looks like, with each square implicitly denoting a version of reality, a different dimension of reality. Let us imagine, for the sake of illustration, that this pawn represents you standing in a specific timeline in reality, listening to what I'm saying now. For those of you who have never played chess before, a pawn only moves in a straight line across the board. As time progresses, you move through different realities represented by each square on your timeline of life. In this analogy, the beginning of your life would be at the very bottom of the board, and the end of your life, if you moved as a pawn, would essentially be on the opposite side. As a mere pawn, your possibilities are limited as you continue on a predetermined path to the conclusion of your time on earth. If the reality you desire, however, exists in a different region, let's say somewhere here, then you have to change your direction of your timeline to intersect with it. Otherwise, a reality desired in this region of fourth dimensional space exists or remains as a dream from the distance of where you are, never to be realized, only wished for. This is characteristic of the limitation of a pawn. The only way you can manifest your dream is to become someone new, or more accurately, unlock your existing potential to transcend your limited concept of yourself by the power of observation through our mirror portals. When you achieve this, you are now able to observe yourself as a king or a queen rather than a restricted pawn. And by observation, you effect transmutation and become this king or queen. And a queen and a king on this infinite chessboard of possibilities can now transition through multiple timelines. In order to make the transformation, it is imperative that you learn how to use the mirror portals through the power of observation and first achieve the harmony of the conscious, subconscious, and superconscious mind, which elevates you to a state of divine royalty and opens the door for your deliberate movement through realities of choice. That way you can move from where you are to where you want to be. To learn how to do this is just the beginning and represents our flagship product. Achieving the state of resplendent equilibrium. It is in that state that all possibilities across the endless chessboard of reality become available to you. This includes realities free of depression, free of lack, free of phobias, and free from limitations. To learn how to use our mirror portals, to achieve this state of resplendent equilibrium, I encourage you to sign up today for our webinar, which brings you into an alternative experience from the perspective of the fourth dimension, where time is no longer a limitation. The preeminent Dr. Joe Dispenza once quoted that to change your personal reality, you have to change your personality first. This is the same mantra espoused by a multitude of coaches and gurus, and it is great advice. Unfortunately, most of them, if not all of them, do not know how to take you from a mere pawn to a king or a queen. And it is that leverage you get by signing up for our webinar today. So, do other realities exist? Once again, the answer is absolutely. And now you know how we travel through them and why your control of this transition from one reality to another is the most important skill set you can ever develop in your life. It's worth more than all the diamonds and the gold and the power the world has combined. Do you have any doubts? Just watch the news, and you will see how many millionaires and billionaires are miserable today. Don't get me wrong, wealth is amazing. But in this state of equilibrium, wealth and prosperity are much easier to acquire, and it's more fun. The difference is, in resplendent equilibrium, life is pleasant every step of the way. And that's the way it was supposed to be. I'm accepting only a limited number of subscriptions for this special webinar because it is important that we give each candidate close and undivided attention to ensure they achieve this divine state in this first round of training. That way they can in turn teach future prospects and generations in the coming months and years. So if this is a transition you would like to experience now rather than later, be sure to grab your spot now that it is available. If you need to speak with me one-on-one, I encourage you to book a call I encourage you to book a call in the link down below. I'm available through the week at no charge. My schedule is tight, but we will work something out and together develop a path for your transition. Now, if you are intrigued by the possibilities I have so far presented, be sure to subscribe, like, and share accordingly. For the next best thing to discovering what's possible is sharing it with those you love. If you've had experiences with unrealized dreams and ambition that might be tucked away in other dimensions, I would love to hear about them in the comments down below. And if you're interested in leveraging your limitless power of observation with mirror portals and reflections, be sure to check out my next and other videos. Pay special attention to the next video where I shall illustrate how I use this very same skill set for moving from one dimension to another to witness God Himself deliver me from prison. I'm excited to see you on the other side of your reflected possibilities. So be sure to sign up today. Godspeed, peace and blessings.